This right here is a file. This right here is a Noble. Everything on the Noble needs to be modified. And welcome, yes, terrible. Welcome to the second channel. This is Jack Sends It. This is the behind the scenes stuff that you guys don't get to see normally on the first channel. And a lot of people ask, why does it take so long to build a car? Let me explain. This is not any car here. This door is a basic like modification genius of me, which is not good. I'm not modifying genius. Anyway, right now I'm filing this down to get the window track to fit in here so that the window turns to where it needs to be at, because this is two doors put together to make one, and I extended this section here to make it latch. There's so much stuff on this car. It is a pain in the butt. But these are the things that we have to do to make this car right. There's stuff on the bottom that we have to modify. We had to glue in our vents back here. Those are hard to get to, pain in the butt. We also had to 3D print parts for the rear, so when it swings open that rear clamshell, it has something to ride on. There's a million different things on this car that we have to do, and this is going to kind of show you and give you a behind the scenes look at all of the stuff we've had to modify. We've got cap head nuts right here. Oh, Mervin almost fell. We have cap head nuts right here. We have to Loctite those in place, because if you don't Loctite those in place, the vibration from this will bang around and knock everything off. I actually had to paint this thing twice. A lot of people don't know that. I didn't show that on the main channel. This rear clamshell, when I painted it the first time, the booth lighting wasn't great where I had it positioned at. And as I sprayed, I got a little too heavy on the rear wing section because it slopes up, or I guess it would be a duckbill, right? But on the rear duckbill, there was actually a couple of stripes that were super obvious, and I couldn't live with it. So I sanded it back down and I painted it again. So here we are, that's done. Moving on, let's talk about a little bit more. So this here is the window tracks. Brian made these window tracks. These are from a bracket that I had laying around. We had to file a groove in these to make so that the ball pivot for the window crank part to ride in. But we also had to make this. We had to make foam to go in here, and we had to glue this into place. That's just the window. That took one whole day to do. Yes, it looks like it's easy, it's slapped together, it's an easy thing. You gotta test it, these things, you gotta move around. Well, it turns out we still have to do more. The actual regulator or window crank piece, we have to drill out the ball pivot that rides in this socket here. That's what Brian's doing right now. We had to basically move that in, because this piece, even though it's in the same place as the other one, is different side to side.
And you said you went to Noble to buy that? They didn't sell that piece.
They didn't sell
They just sold the window.
They just sold the window.
And how much was the window?
The window was $600. $600. Come on, man. But anyway, got that good. We're moving forward. We got some stuff here today. We've gotten more parts in the shop. You guys have probably been wondering what's been going on with the car right here. This is the RX-7, or as better known as the blasphemous internet-hated RX-7, basically a Supra. Why didn't you get that seat?
It's a Miata.
It's a Miata. It's a Miata. Anyway, Brian brought in his OEM fenders. These are brand new in the box. We are going to be stripping those down. We have the steering rack going off. Actually, not the steering rack. We have the steering column going off to a place to get an electronic power steering pump on it. We were going to build that. After looking at everything, it's just much easier, less time, and less cost, basically cost effective, because when you're spending a day building a track for your window, you need to find time anywhere you can. And that was what we had to do. So we're going to send that out. It's actually not that expensive, about $1,000. I know, not that expensive, about $1,000. Anything on a custom car, expensive, right? So right now we have Brian over here. He's going to go ahead and cut this ball pivot off, make it so that we can put a bolt in there. Once we got that bolt in there, we're going to bolt it back in place on the track. That should be good. But moving along, you guys have been asking about this car. It's really bright outside, so you're only getting one-eye Jack here. Right here is a 911 Turbo. This is a 996. This has been sitting in the background of a lot of videos recently because this is Matt from E3's car. We're going to be putting a custom wide body kit on this. He's a stancy pants boy, so he wants to do his own thing with this. And I want to do it for him because he's always helping me with my cars. His free time, the days off, he's in his house shop building my interior. So we're gonna do something special for Matt. That's what's been going on with this. That's why you see this here. So it's, you know, that's what's been happening. It's in the background, but really cool car. That's what's going to be going on here very soon. You'll see the video. I might make a feature-length video on that. I think I might do something where it's the entire build on that, because I'm going to be doing this one on the side in the background. Let's go back inside. It's hot and I can't see. I can only open my eyes. And in the background behind me is a new project, but I don't start new projects without finishing old ones, and that's why the Noble is getting finished first. This one right here, I am really excited about. You're not going to see it because it's blurred into the background, or we're probably going to put a black box over that, so everything down here is black. But you know what? I'm really excited about that car. I think you guys are going to like it too. It's the first ever car like this that I've ever owned. So yeah, and I got it for the best price ever. This guy though, right here, is going to be getting the wheels very soon. Now, I know I've said that a lot. I ordered these special ordered. I am hoping by the end of the month, the wheels get here for that. Once the wheels get here for the Supra, we're going to be putting everything on this car. It will be completed. That's 2 of the biggest builds on YouTube. And I'm not saying this to toot my horn or do anything like, oh, I've done these amazing builds. No, these cars are full restorations. It took a very long time to do both of them. And I'm very excited about this one being completed. It has been a very long journey with this car. There's been a lot of starts, stops, and finishing points where I hit and I can't keep going forward because I'm waiting on something. Right now it's the wheels, but so far it's moving along. Very excited about this one getting finished though. Can't wait to hear that engine screaming and sounding amazing. And now, as you guys can see, we have some tires sitting here, and that is thanks to Nitto. Nitto is the newest sponsor of the Jack Builds It channel. And over here on the Jack Sends It channel, we're going to talk about things like that. We're going to talk about how we actually got this. So a friend of mine who is a really good camera guy, not the good camera guy that we got now, but he knows some of the people at Nitto and gave me a contact there. And thank you to Harry at Nitto for setting us up with Nitto tires. So now all of our vehicles are going to have Nitto tires. If you remember from before, when I brought the Evo to SEMA, we put Koenig wheels and Nitto tires on that. I really love Nitto tires. They're very grippy, they're sticky, and they're fun, streetable tires. They definitely are what you want to put on a car that you're going to be, you know, turning aggressively. You need traction. I got street tires on my Supra. It's making a lot of power. I have street car wheels going on the rear of my Supra. I don't want to put a drag looking wheel on it. So I wanted something to get the stickiest tire that I could. And that's why we got set up with these Nittos right here. Now, on top of that, for the RX-7, we've been working together with Corbeau to build the RX-7. We have seat brackets. We're going to be lowering those seat brackets. We also got some special seats in here for that. Not going to show these to you guys just yet, because that's going to be in the next video when we do the RX-7. But these, I'm very excited about that, and I'm very excited to be working together with Corbeau. Let's take a look into a new area of our office. Now, this is where I am very excited because we brought on a new team member, the guy behind the camera, Mervin. Mervin has been doing an amazing job with our edits. If you've noticed, the quality of the video has gone up, and that's because we're using a better camera. Over here on the second channel, we're using the iPhone because it's the second channel. It's behind the scenes. We don't need as much cinematic view or look on this channel. So this is Mervin's editing setup. He has his computer screen here. He's got his laptop set up there, all of our hard drives. We've got the desk set up into place. And he's right now editing the first channel video for the Noble that's going to be coming out this week. This is pretty friggin' epic. It's awesome. We got him in here with the 3D printer though, so I did put an air purifier in there so he doesn't breathe in all those plastics. You're not breathing in plastics. You're fine. You okay? Why is your eyes crossing? Good. Good. You guys remember this project from the second channel? This is Brian's Camry, the beautiful Camry. We might wrap this car because I'm definitely not painting it. We're gonna wrap it? Yeah, we should wrap it neon green. No? Yeah. My insurance will go up. No. His insurance will go up and his credit will go down. No. But so this car here, we fixed this on the channel as a quick fix. We wanted to get the car running and driving same day. That was literally about 4.5 hours, same day. We did not do any movie magic with that. That was just a get it done, get it in, quick and dirty, and it came out nice. I mean, you've been driving it now for about a month and a half since that happened? Yeah, no problem. It's been a little bit since that happened. You see, that's the problem. Before, when it was just me and Brian, I'd have to edit the videos later, but now we got guys like Mervin here who was able to put that out for you. But let's take a look around the car. Let's so you know, you got the Luke headlights.
They're nice.
You know, yeah, the new patina. Yeah, the hood. It's patina. It's patina. It's
What if we just rolled that patina rust paint all over the car?
it'll look too good.
I think down the road, I'm not gonna sell this, but I've always wanted to go off-roading with this and just take like a really big jump with it. I think that would, you know, make a good memory for my mom looking down.
So we've talked about this. The Alaska car jump.
Oh no, I'm not gonna ruin it like that.
I mean, why not? Like, I mean,
Jump it off the cliff in Alaska?
if this video gets 10,000 likes, 10,000 likes.
This is my car.
If
You're
this
not
video
having
gets
sex?
10,000 likes, we will jump this car at Alaska. We'll send it up there. We'll jump this next 4th of July. We'll celebrate America, and I'll get you a new Camry.
I mean, all right, yeah.
Yeah, 10,000 likes.
Wait, what's a
10,000
new
likes.
Camry? I'm not a new O2 Camry?
I didn't say new. I meant like a newer to you car. So I was like, this is Jack Senza. This is like the brokest YouTube channel out there. But anyway, car runs and drives. And the funny part about this is I guess when you come to work here, they lose all their skills at driving and they don't know what they're doing. So you're going to see another build coming up here very soon where we're going to crank something out about 4.5 hours, probably less. I don't know. Maybe more. Depends on how much damage is behind it.
And then we're gonna send it off a cliff.
Then we're going to send it off a cliff. And I'm going to get a new to you F100.
F100. You went down 50.
We went down about 50 years there.
Oh, man.
All right. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you in the next video. Peace.